Greetings, professor and classmates. Hello, my name is Joseph Vivero, and in this video, I'm going to tell to you about the regulatory elements that promote the teaching of English in Colombia. In Colombia, the main body is the Ministry of National Education, which provides guidelines that guide teachers in teaching foreign language, including English, and allows them to adapt the curriculum to the needs of students. But why is this regulation so important? How does it really impact the classroom and students? Let's take a look. It all begins with the General Education Law of 1994. This law is the heart of the Colombian education system. Specifically, in these articles 23, 14, 21, and 22. It established the teaching of English as a foreign language as a curricular requirement in all educational institutions in the country. This regulation allows each institution to contextualize, innovate, and transform education and the comprehensive development of students, guaranteeing quality education. And most importantly, it gives English the value it deserves as a language that opens doors, unites cultures, and builds futures. In Colombia, Law 115 of 1994 recognized English as an essential tool for the comprehensive education of students. This vision evolved with Law 1651 of 2013, the bilingualism law. This gave rise to the National Bilingualism Program for teacher training and assessment of English. Examples include the Colombia Bilingual, English for Colombia, and Colombia Bilingual programs, which continue the National Bilingualism Program. These standards offer a solid and flexible structure for developing a meaningful and contextualized curriculum, preparing students for a globalized society. In Colombia, Law 115 of 1994, Article 73, established that institutions must organize their curriculum, including the PAY and the PEP, which allow for the integration of bilingual programs according to the educational context, ensured coherence between policy, curriculum, and pedagogical practice. This is reflected internationally in the Common European Framework of Reference of Learning with Lesson Plans, known as the macro-curriculum. For example, an institution can design its pay with a bilingual project that includes science classes in English. Other key regulatory elements of the National Bilingual Program are English language teaching in Colombia is strengthened by the MEN, which defines basic proficiency standards for each grade level, aligned with the Common European Framework of Reference for Language. This allows students to advance from A1 to B1. For example, an 8th grade student must reach level B1, write short texts, and understand everyday conversations. This regulation ensures that teachers plan lessons with clear and measurable goals, such as oral and writing workshops in English. This promotes a coherent, equitable, and internationally recognized education. Another key element is the curriculum, guidelines, and pedagogical orientations. In the school context, guides such as Way to Go and English Please are key to developing competencies from grades 6 to 11. These tools, along with the basic learning rights and learning frameworks, enable teaching consistent with the national bilingual program. For example, by using English Please in 10th grade, students can effectively prepare to the severe onset tests. This promotes meaningful learning with clear and accessible standards. Finally, I believe the importance of this regulation in the Colombian school context is that it supports English language teaching and it makes it a national educational priority. As a teacher in training, I recognize that these laws and programs give me the tools to guide my students towards meaningful and contextualized English learning, leveraging each of these resources so that English ceases to be a barrier and becomes an opportunity. These regulations seek to improve the quality of education, promote equity in access to English language learning, and prepare students to face the challenge of the 21st century, both in the academic and professional spheres. A clear example is the approach of the National Bilingual Program, which links English to entrepreneurship, tourism and technology projects, connecting the language with students' workstation. Furthermore, they establish standards and support teachers to teach English effectively. We must understand that teaching English is not just about teaching vocabulary or grammar. It's about opening doors to new cultures, job opportunities and ways of thinking. The regulations give us the path, but it's up to us teachers to follow it with commitment, creativity and passion. Thank you for watching this video.